Hello beautiful souls, and welcome to my morning routine winter edition video. My name is Samantha Kennedy and I'm so excited to have you here, so let's get started. Monday through Saturday, I set my alarm to go off at 5 a.m. every morning. I turn on these fairy lights around my bed right away, so that way I'll stay up from the light, and it's also a little bit of an easier transition than turning on the full-blown light right away. I place my phone in another room, so that way I have to get up out of bed in order to turn off my alarm. So for me, it's in the kitchen. In the winter, because it's darker, I find it helpful to use an alarm. However, in the summer, I find that I'm able to just wake up with the sun. Once that annoying sound is done, I go into the washroom, brush my teeth, and, not shown here, wash my face. Then I like to go right back to bed. Well, not going to sleep, but I have one of my all-time favorite books here, The Little Money Bible, that I'm currently reading. Absolutely amazing, totally recommend. I found that reading just 10 to 30 minutes of a good book, I love personal development or spirituality books, in the morning before you go on any screen makes such a major difference in how your mind is able to function for the day. Once I've filled my mind with some positive knowledge from my book, I then try and empty my mind through meditation. Some days I'll do this in silence, and other days, like this morning, I'll find some meditation music on YouTube. The two types of morning meditations that I do most commonly are either visualization, where I see myself going through the activities that I need to do throughout the day and seeing myself enjoying this process. I also practice a traditional meditation where I try and allow my mind to clear and not get attached to any thoughts that pass through. If I'm struggling that day, I use crystals, mantras, and also gratitude practices to help me. Simply thinking of what you're thankful for when you first wake up in the morning is such a game changer for your day and a great start to a meditation practice. After that, I go over to my altar and pick my oracle card of the day. If you're interested to learn more about oracle cards, I linked my video on that in the description. Today, I pulled the card, Find Your Bliss. It's a little hard to see, but it says, I am following a path that I love and am fully aligned to my soul purpose. Which was, of course, a perfect card for today, as I absolutely love making videos, and this is something that makes my soul sing. Once I put my card back on the altar, it's time to smudge the space. So today I'm using sage, but I also like to use Palo Santo or incense, depending on the day. Once the sage starts smoking, I use a feather to give myself a little aura shower. As a clairvoyant empath, I focus a lot around the head area. However, I also do the rest of my body. Also, in addition to sage, I will use a selenite wand around my body as well. Once I'm done with myself, I will do my bed area to make sure I have good dreams again tonight. And then I'll give you guys a little bit for today as well. After our sage shower, I go over to my door, which I closed when I came back in to go back to bed. And here I record my sleep schedule, as well as my morning routine checklist and my 2019 goals, which I like to read out loud every day before I'm able to open this door to get back into the kitchen. Here we have a sheet that I did yesterday, which pre-plans today's activities. So as you can see, I put the time and what I'm going to be doing at approximately that time and a few little notes to myself. I like to start off with getting the cleaning done in the morning because I don't really have the energy for it the night before. I'm much more of a morning person, so I'd rather get it out of the way first thing. It makes me feel really productive and also just gives you a nicer space to live in. What I really use this time for is singing to my plants, which is why you may have noticed me making those weird motions throughout the video. Now it's time to get some water into myself. I try and drink about 3 glasses of water in the morning. I would have drank a little bit earlier on, and now you see this one here. And now it's time to give some water to the plants. Just wait till you see them. My babies are so cute. I love being a plant mom. Honestly, I think it's better than being a pet mom. Fight me on that. Here I am just checking the soil. My beautiful babies are always so quiet and they give me better air quality in my home, respond to my beautiful singing. I mean, what more can you ask for? Hashtag plant mom. Now I'll show you what I typically have for breakfast. What I do is put some fruit and a little bit of green into a bowl and usually have that with a smoothie or some water. I find eating a lot of fruits and vegetables in the morning definitely makes me feel my best. My favorite combo from the things I have included here would be clementines, blueberries, and spinach for sure. If you struggle with depression, try including at least a handful of blueberries into your breakfast every morning, and trust me, it'll make a really big difference. I add the green on top of the fruit, so that way I have to eat that first. And then I top it off with some walnuts and pumpkin seeds because they're both really good for you as well. And this is something that I'll either have for breakfast, or if I'm going, I'll pack something like this with me to snack on throughout the day. I really enjoy using candles as light, especially in the winter where the mornings are so dark, and also using some really cozy oils for my diffuser. The first thing I use my computer for in the morning is affirmation tapes.
And I am safe. I am at peace. Deep at the center of my being there is an infinite well of peace, like a mountain lake, deep and serene. No person, place, or outer chaos can touch me when I am in this space. In this space, I am calm. I think clearly, I receive divine ideas, and I am so peaceful.
As I continue to flood the space with binary beats and affirmation tapes, I'm going to take a little bit of my smoothie and then begin my yoga practice for the morning. So I've just included a little bit of it here, starting with a forward fold, relaxing into ragdoll, connecting with the body and the breath. Inhaling to a flat back, exhale, release, nodding the head to release tension from the neck, and then shifting the weight into the hands, walking forward through down dog into a plank position. Sliding the feet side to side to get an extra abdominal engagement here. Lowering down through chaturanga and inhaling into upward dog. Exhale, release, finding a child's pose. Taking a few breaths to rest. In this posture, I like to roll the shoulders, tenting the fingers, and then coming up into a liberated cat and cow, flowing intuitively through movements that feel natural in my body. Tucking the toes, pushing the hips back, finishing in downward dog. After the yoga flow, it's time to shower for the day. And because it's the winter, I must admit that I have been taking more hot showers than cold. However, whenever I wash my hair, I will use cooler water. But because it's so cold here in Canada, I've definitely been taking quite a few hot showers in the morning. Once all clean, I'm gonna finish off my breakfast while my hair is drying and also do a little bit of work on my computer. And then it'll be time for my favorite part of my morning routine. Finally, the sun decided to make an appearance, just coming over the horizon. A lot of my morning routine was inspired by the book The Miracle Morning by Harv Eckert. I'll link that down below if you're interested in checking it out. And now it's time to get outside and get some fresh air. We have a lot of snow over here and it's very cold in my area, so I don't go for quite as long of walks as I used to. However, I still think it's important to get outside because if not, you miss out on things like this. I was so excited to see this beautiful, almost full moon still in the sky as I went outside. At the same time, directly across, there was this other beautiful view Oh my god, I just could not believe how beautiful it was. It was such a perfect morning, and I was so happy that we got it on film so I could share it with all of you. I'm really lucky because I live really close to this body of water that I can come down to. However, if I didn't live near a body of water, I would just go for a walk kind of throughout that neighborhood. I find it really nice and relaxing to be able to go for a walk in the morning without a phone and just explore throughout the neighborhood. I love looking at all the different homes and thinking about the people that live there and hoping that they have a good day. Thank you so much for watching. I love you guys, and I'll see you next time. Bye!